Interview 1.
Welcome to Global Flavors. Today, we're exploring the rich history of street food culture around the world with Ms. Julia, a culinary historian. Ms. Julia, thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Street food has been an important part of many cultures for centuries. Can you tell us how street food culture began?
Absolutely, street food has a long history dating back to ancient civilizations. For instance, in ancient Rome, vendors would sell hot food to workers and passers-by on the streets. In ancient China, markets would have stalls that served cooked food to travelers. Over time, street food evolved into a way for people to get affordable, quick meals, particularly in busy urban areas. It was often cheaper than eating in restaurants, which made it accessible to a wide range of people.
How has street food changed over time?
While the concept of street food has remained the same, offering quick, affordable meals, the variety and complexity of the food have increased significantly. Today, street food vendors are known for their creativity, combining traditional flavors with modern twists. In cities like Bangkok, Mexico City, and New York, street food has become a culinary attraction in its own right. You can find everything from simple snacks to gourmet dishes served on the streets.
What role does street food play in today's society?
Street food continues to be important for several reasons. First, it provides people with affordable, convenient meals, especially in urban areas where time is a commodity. Second, it reflects the culture and heritage of the region. The ingredients and techniques used often tell the story of a place's history. Finally, street food fosters a sense of community as people gather around vendors, share meals, and connect with each other. Interview 2.
Welcome to Healthy Living. Today, we're discussing the science of sleep and why it's so important for our health with Dr. Sarah, a sleep researcher. Dr. Sarah, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to talk about this topic.
Sleep is something everyone needs, yet many people don't prioritize it. Can you explain why sleep is so important?
Sleep is critical for both physical and mental health. During sleep, our bodies repair tissues, grow muscle, and synthesize hormones. It's also a time when the brain processes information, consolidates memories, and clears out toxins that build up during the day. Sleep is essential for maintaining cognitive functions like attention, learning, and problem solving.
What are some of the consequences of not getting enough sleep?
Lack of sleep can have serious effects on the body and mind. In the short term, it can lead to irritability, difficulty concentrating, and impaired judgment. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to a higher risk of developing conditions like obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and depression. It also weakens the immune system, making you more susceptible to illness.
How much sleep should people aim to get each night?
Most adults need between 7 and 9 hours of sleep per night. Of course, individual needs vary, but consistently getting less than that amount can lead to negative health outcomes. It's important to establish a regular sleep routine and create a restful environment to improve sleep quality. Interview 3.
Welcome to Nature and Conservation. Today, we're talking about wildlife conservation with Mr. John, a conservationist. Mr. John, thank you for joining us. It's great to be here. Wildlife conservation has become a critical issue in recent years. Can you explain why it's so important? Wildlife conservation is crucial for maintaining biodiversity, which is essential for healthy ecosystems. Every species plays a role in its environment, whether it's pollinating plants, controlling pests, or being part of the food chain. When we lose species, we disrupt these ecosystems, which can have far-reaching effects on other wildlife and even humans. For example, the loss of pollinators like bees can affect crop production, which impacts food security. What are some of the major threats to wildlife today? Habitat destruction is the biggest threat to wildlife. As human populations grow, we continue to encroach on natural habitats for farming, urban development, and resource extraction. Pollution, climate change, and illegal wildlife trade are also significant threats. Many species are struggling to adapt to these changes, and without intervention, we risk losing them forever. What can be done to help protect wildlife? Protecting wildlife requires a combination of efforts. Governments need to create and enforce laws that protect natural habitats and regulate hunting and trade. Conservation organizations can work to raise awareness and fund projects to restore ecosystems and protect endangered species. Individuals can also make a difference by reducing their environmental impact. Things like recycling, reducing energy consumption, and supporting sustainable products all contribute to conservation efforts.